honestly thought everything I learned in school would have come in handy. Teachers always used to say it, one day you'll be glad you know this, and I was like, yeah, right, as if I'm ever going to need to know about the natural habitat of a plant. And yet, here I am all these years later, not only useful, but a situation saver. Okay, you're angry, you spilled about the children plan, but there's nothing you can do about it now.
I never said that I wanted them tomorrow, and what's wrong with having a plan?
Nothing. Well, except it's a bit weird. Oh, come on, Beck. Some guy says to you he wants 2 kids 14 months apart. Their names are Warren and Nikki.
Danny and Emma.
Fine. You want a house with a white picket fence and a dog called Spot, and then you live happily ever after? I think that's enough to spook anyone out.
I never said anything about a dog.
I was going to save you the ride in. Got your sandwiches for you.
Thanks.
Look, I'll follow you out with the ute and drop some lick blocks off to the sheep while I'm at it.
Oh, no, don't bother. We don't mind doing it.
Oh, you got enough on your plate with St. John's wort. Least I can do.
Well, Meg can help me and Jodi can do the feed drop.
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right. What's going on?
Nothing.
Right then. I'll feed the sheep. You get on with the St. John's wort.
We've got to move those sheep, Pronto.
It was horrible. They're all picking on me, and the only cute guy in the whole lot is a total show-off. And Nick can't even see how rude he's being to me.
She's holding me back, Nick. I feel you're not getting the right impression of me if she's my partner.
I do see what's happening.
I hate him.
So ignore him. You want to prove yourself, right?
Well, yeah, but...
If you can't work with Jodi, how do you expect to work as part of a team?
Yeah, but she...
You want to get to know the fire. You want to tame the fire.
I did.
I do. So if Nick or anybody else thinks that you can't do that, you have to prove to them that you can.
So you want to come back to training tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to training.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to tame the fire. And Toby Fry.
Toby Fry.
So, I hear your partner's with Claire now.
Yeah, I guess.
That'll be good. Be able to give orders instead of just taking them. So what's all this then?
We got a teaser stallion Dusty coming in tomorrow.
Oh, poor Dusty, that's a dud job. Well, he puts in all the effort, he makes the jokes, buys the dinner, and some other guy comes in and gets lucky instead. Oh, first customer already, you're doing well. I'm only sorry I spoke to him at all. You getting dressed?
It's been a big day. I don't think I could talk to anyone even for a minute.
Yeah, it must be hard being your own boss, making your own decisions.
Yeah, hard.
You know, I reckon some people are born to be leaders. Others just want to get by, be happy.
You can't have both.
Well, I don't want either. I'm a free spirit, born to roam, no job tying me down, man in every port.
Starting tonight, huh?
No. It's going to be wall-to-wall losers, no doubt about it. Better hurry up, boss will get stroppy.
Claire's cool.
No, Jake. He left 10 minutes ago.
We're both the bosses.
Alright.
I know what I'm doing. Jake would never suggest going to business with me if he didn't think I could do it.
Alright, it was just a joke.
It was never going to be easy, but... Well, I knew it would never be like the two of us hanging out like the way we used to.
Don't see why not.
Well, there's more to think about now. There's Claire and Jake and the business and a relationship. And I've just got to work out how to balance all that.
Maybe you need to learn how to juggle.
It'll be fun. Excited about it. It seemed like a good idea.
It's never a good idea to work with your boyfriend, Beck. Everyone knows that.
Everyone but me.
Well, hey, at least you've got a boyfriend. All I've got is a phone number of a guy who insults me all the time.
Jake's more like his father than he'll ever admit. Not enough sleep? Maybe she's thirsty?
How do you know?
I had a baby brother. I've had plenty of practice.
You sure you're going to be alright with her?
Yeah, we'll manage. You finish your assignment.
Because I can ask for an extension.
If we can't cope, we'll come and get you, okay?
Okay.
You want to give it to her?
No, you can. You're better with her.
Yeah, but you can get some practice for when you have your own.
Yeah, like in 20 years' time. And that's if I even find someone to have them with.
That's the hard part.
So no chance of you and Jake?
Jake who? That's good.
Oh. Fisher Polo Club charity polo match. Guess we won't be going.
Why?
Well, in case the person whose name I'm not supposed to mention is there.
Except that you have been.
Look, you'll mope whether I talk about Jake or not, so obviously you still feel something for him.
How do you figure that?
Well, if you were glad he was gone, it wouldn't matter if I talk about him. But it does matter, so obviously you do. Ow! Come in if you're good looking.
Oh, sorry I'm not good looking, but I have the latest pictures of the good looking people and chocolate.
Oh, come on in.
And hair conditioning treatments.
I thought you had an assignment.
Oh, I have finished. It's amazing how much time I have now that I don't have to cook Terry's dinner and wash his clothes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It is pretty good, isn't it? That's what I was saying before. Hey, I like you too, but it wasn't a, yeah, I like you too, either.
It's been a week, you realise that.
I know, I have to find out what Nick meant.
So ask him.
Just like that.
Yeah.
No way, I couldn't. Oh, look, letter from Jake.
You know what you can do with it?
Come on, Beck, don't you at least want to hear what he has to say?
I already know. That's not looking so great.
Yeah, no, she'll be right in a minute.
How much water have you lost?
A couple of litres a day.
Check your radiator?
Yeah, it'll be right in a minute. Of course, it doesn't have a heartbeat, so I'm not 100% sure.
Tell you what, I'll give it a once over while you're checking the alpacas.
Oh, thanks, Beck. And if you're ever in foal or suffering from foot and mouth,
You'll be the first to know.
You know, maybe I need a guy's opinion. So, Mum gets to have Chinese food and we get the poor man's pasta sauce.
Personally, can't tell one tin of tomatoes from the next.
You really need to go to Italy, Beck. They are very fussy about their tin tomatoes over there. You know, I don't think Tess has been paranoid.
How can you say that? Chances are that she doesn't even have cancer.
I'm not talking about the lump. I'm talking about the snake.
So we'd already shaken on it, and suddenly Sandra's got a breeding program. Well, she's got him wrapped around his little finger. It's unbelievable.
Well, we just have to get another Hereford bull.
There's not another bull with King Harold's pedigree in the area. And if we're shipping semen, it's going to cost us way too much.
Well, she can't keep on using him forever.
She'll never let us have him. That's that.
Hey guys, look. Flowers for me.
Where are they from?
I don't know. There was no note, nothing. They were just left on the steps outside our room.
That's a bit creepy.
I think it's romantic.
$5 there from Craig. He'd tie himself to a tree if he thought you'd notice.
No way. These are way too sophisticated for Craig. I mean, there is Toby from the CFS, but he's way too up himself to notice.
Well, maybe you could clean out some troughs, and that would help you figure it out.
Meeting tomorrow at the windmill after sunrise.
Well, that's great. Then we don't have to listen to you talk about it anymore.
You're just jealous.
Of a weirdo who can't even come up and say hello to you.
Maybe you shouldn't go alone.
Mum, if he was going to attack me, I don't think he would have left a calling card.
Well, why not? Some criminals want to be caught. I've read about it.
Yeah, and if he wants to be caught, why waste so much money on expensive bubbly?
Because he's crazy and he figures the cheap stuff won't work on you.
Oh, ha ha. Oh, you will when I'm finished. You know all you get for winning Regional Young Farmer of the Year is a trophy and your name on the wall at the RSL?
Yeah, and the scholarship at Higgins Agricultural College.
Yeah, that's if you want to study.
Well, Claire won in '96 and everybody respects her.
Ship to the prestigious Higgins Agricultural College, the winner will go on to compete in the Nationals. Now, the rules are simple. Competition will be held over 2 days. Every competitor will
What does she mean, like father, like son?
Professionalism, initiative, and skill.
I think she needs changing.
To complete any module.
I think it's your turn and stop changing the subject.
How would I know what goes on in her head?
Now, I'd like to introduce the contestants. From right here on Drover's Run, we have Becky Howard, then Ruth Davies, Jake Harrison, Warren Barr, Dan Smith, and Mark Waller. Let's give them all a round of applause. All right, the first...
Okay, heads you go, tails you stay.
I'm not making this decision based on the toss of a coin.
This can help. If you don't like what the coin says, it makes you realise what you really want. I can get the heat balm off Mum later and help you with your shoulders if you want.
You know, I've spent so long being angry with him that Maybe I was unfair.
Well, it's a tough one. I mean, on the one hand, you've got Jake, who's handsome, rich, and wants you to live with him, and on the other hand, you have me, drovers in the breeding program.
And I can't leave Claire in the lurch.
But if you got the scholarship, you'd be leaving anyway.
Yeah, but that would be different. I'd come back.
Admit it. You miss Jake.
What does the coin say?
2 out of 3? You know, the term doesn't start for another month. I don't see why you have to leave straight away.
I know, but I promised Jake that I'd spend some time with him beforehand. We'll still be friends.
I know. You'll ring for the first few days and tell me how wonderful it all is. And then you'll write once a week. And once a week will become once a month. And then once a month will become once a year, and eventually I'll just become some dim memory. The girl who you lived next door to for a while.
You are the best friend that anybody could ever have. And without you, I don't know what I would have done.
I am really happy for you.